I've always had the opinion that Paper Mario the Origami King is a good game, but not a great game. It's not bad, it's just kinda exists to me. I know a lot of people really like the game, and if they like it, cool. I just have many problems with it that I can't get over, but that's not the topic for the video. The video topic today is we're going to be ranking each of the bosses from worst to best. We're only going to go over the king's things, so, all the things, I guess. This is going to be a weird video because I'm just going to have to call each of them staple or scissors. But anyway, let's get started. While Rubber Band isn't a particularly bad fight, it's not that interesting. It's the most basic fight in Origami King. You basically just spam the 1,000-fold arms until he's dead. You can go the entire fight without even using normal attacks. That definitely deducts points from me. Another thing is the Rubber Band arrows. They're cool in a first playthrough, but by the time multiple playthroughs, you basically get the gimmick and you beat him in about 2 minutes. And that's basically the whole thing about this fight. I guess the music is nice, but that can be said for all of the bosses in this game. And yeah, that's all I have to say for him. He's a fine fight, but not one I really like playing again. Colored Pencils basically has the same problem as Rubber Band for just being too simple in my eyes. You just go to the back of him, whack him, and he takes damage, and then at the very end you use the 1,000-fold arms. The reason he's above Rubber Band is just because you can use normal attacks and you can strategize a bit more, and that's about it for this fight. There's not much else to it. Thankfully, the later bosses have more complex things to them, so let's talk about those. You know, when you think about Hole Punch, he's kind of just a combination of what Rubber Band and Colored Pencils was. Like, think about it. You go behind him and you whack him with your hammer. He interacts the floor area, so it changes how you play. Yeah, he's basically just a combination. The only new thing is that he cuts your health in half. But that's about it. I mean, he's better than both of them for simply just combining them, but yeah, he's fine, but can't top the other 4. Stapler is a really good boss fight. His attacks are great. They're super unique, and they express his character of being a dog, I guess. But I do have a few issues with him. One, his attacks are really all he has. He doesn't really have other gimmicks in his fight outside of, I guess he can knock the staples out of him, so he doesn't do nearly as much damage. But other than that, you kind of just wail on him a lot, I guess. He's a good fight, but the lack of real interesting concepts in this fight really drag it down for me. Okay, you're gonna hate me for this one, but at number 3, the boss I put at number 3 is King Ollie. Now, I don't think King Ollie is a bad fight. I actually think he's a pretty good fight. But my main issue with him is just the fact that his phases are just good at best. Phase 1 is just developmental fights. Phase 2 is good, but it doesn't have much substance. And Phase 3 is just doing a puzzle and some quick time events, and that's about it. Therefore, it's not a bad fight, but it's just consistently good rather than just really good, but the next 2 bosses are. And that's why he's at number 3, just because, I mean, the atmosphere is good, and the music is amazing, but that's about all he has going for him. He has more depth than the other fights, that's why he's at number 3, but compared to the other 2, yeah, I'm just gonna have to put him here. Sorry. Tape is probably the most complex boss in Origami King. He has 2 phases. The first one is, it's okay, you're just destroying his sides, and he has okay attacks. It's okay, but nothing groundbreaking. It's phase 2 where it gets interesting. In this phase, you cannot jump on him. At least without the iron boots, but they don't do very much damage. And he tapes up the battlefield where you can't move it just anywhere you want, so you have to really think about where you're moving the rings before you attack. And he's also a pretty hard fight. Like, I think I almost died a few times here. The only reason he's not number 1 is I just like the other fight more. But Tape is an excellent fight for what it is. I don't know why, but Scissors is the most boss-like boss in Origami King. Like, you do a lot more physical attacking than strategizing in this fight. Like, in the first phase, he puts like a shield over his cutters, so he's like playing with you at first. And what you can do is, you can hit him with your hammer, or jump on it to immediately break it. You can either go the easy way or the hard way. If you just decide to hit him with his hammer, then yeah, the fight is really easy and boring. But if you decide to cut the headpiece off, I forgot what it's called, the fight becomes infinitely difficult. You don't have to really time your jumps in order to not get cut. And if you do get cut, you lose all your health in one hit. Wow. And yeah, I just like the fight a lot. It's a good fight. The music is really good. Not my favorite, but it's good. Yeah, it's just a really great fight. I'm impressed. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Sorry for the lack of uploads lately. It's just been really difficult right now. I plan to do an upload every 2, maybe 3 weeks, but considering when my last video was, oh no. It's probably gonna be a while. I'm sorry. But I plan to bring uploads as quality as I can. Other than that, stay safe, and see you next time.